Outside the house.
Yep. Right. So, my portly gentleman walks up to you. He's in robes, very billowy robes.
Bathrobes.
Close. Salmon color with a white outline. Approaches you. Excuse me, sir. Are you busy right now?
So, I have bread that the guy dropped off. I look up at you, because I'm still sitting. Take a bite. And look at you.
Would you like at least some bread and maybe butter for that bread? Maybe even some income of some sort?
Some bread and butter for that bread.
Bread and butter.
You all bread on your bread?
I was thinking cheese and butter.
I love bread sandwiches.
No, that plays along perfectly with your high as fuck roll.
I take another bite.
I am slightly inebriated.
Look at you for another second. And just go, I guess.
Well, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be staying here, but I can pay you, usual rate per day for guard duty.
A couple pieces of silver.
Couple pieces of silver to guard me and my caravan in this hostile environment. I kind of shirked on getting guards on my way here.
It's not necessarily hostile right now, but it's weird. Mostly because I am.
Okay.
I beat some sweat off my forehead. My balding forehead.
It's cold out for that, huh?
I chew for a moment and ask, what are you transporting?
Regular shop goods, some weaponry, armor, some food goods.
Slaves.
Do you mention your drugs?
That's not something I deal.
That's just something that you purchase and enjoy.
Yes.
Okay.
So
But
what if
it's,
you...
if somebody
it's
had
still
to-
being transported.
On my person, not on the caravan.
You need more than what you got.
How good would it be if he's a
Yeah, sure.
real merchant?
I was actually thinking about that a little bit.
It's not the guild episode.
But,
It's a good episode.
yeah, just
Maybe.
those mundane items. I'm actually a really good merchant.
I take another bite and stand up
One for everybody. And then
in a manner of acceptance.
Yeah.
However, when I stand up, I'm not tall. I'm probably like of average height, but
But you're
just
imposing.
just give off this presence that I am a lot bigger than I seem to be. I.e., imposing.
You feel dangerous.
Yeah, like not even trying.
So I look at your well-toned body, look at my gut, look at you, look at my gut. Yeah, you're hired.
When you look at him, there's a mouse on his shoulder. Like a desert mouse. It's one of the ones that's like, it's a kangaroo mouse.
Oh,
And is that your pet?
So when you look over, it looks up at you and just goes like that.
Kill it!
Well, I'm hiring you for that mouse. No!
The mouse is extra.
Do you say that?
Yes.
Do you say that?
Please.
Sure.
The mouse squeaks in agreement.
I give a mouse a silver coin.
The mouse takes it and puts it in a pouch that you didn't know that it had.
And cheese.
It eats the cheese.
I give it another coin.
It takes it, looks at you, and then puts it back in your hand.
I just have a rule.
Okay, I know the limit now. That's what I was trying to get at.
I scratch him behind the ear.
You're both hired.
It's very floppy ears for a mouse. But then when you look, they're mouse ears.
I swear to God, if this thing kills me,
I'm saying it won't, but...
I'll be happy.
Now that you mention it, like laser jumps through your back.
Through
his back, out of
my
your
body,
chest.
with my vertebrae in its mouth.
Yeah.
Good Winston. Kill again.
The mouse at that point climbs down your front, avoids your crotch, climbs down your leg, and hops around and goes underneath one of the caravan wheels.
Alright.
Oh, good, he follows instruction. I didn't give him anything.
I go to your caravan, and obviously it's not moving, so I just lean against the side of it, waiting for whatever to happen.
You want food, wine, armor, weaponry while you guard my caravan?
Food, I'm good on. Weapon, I don't need. I won't say no to looking at what you have in light armor.
I'm actually pretty good at what I do.
Okay.
You want to be normal or fine?
Normal.
So, normal what I got.
You get
It's nothing's heavy or super heavy, no.
Right.
That's just too much.
there's a buff jacket that looks like it'd be good for the heat. If you wanted to take that,
I'll take that.
I think that's 4 lethal 2 bashing.
Remember, that's on loan.
I'll take good care of it.
I scratch my nose a little bit.
You guys like to
like a party.
party?
Can you roll perception awareness real quick?
Sure.
That's the dex of my mouse. Like 4, right?
I would imagine they're pretty fucking.
I would give him like 3 larceny with like a specialty in pickpocketing.
Fucking little bastard. I botch.
Okay,
Oh Jesus! I was saying, Joe. I don't know. You tell
That's
me.
my second roll
that
tonight,
that
Josh.
in the mouse crawl up your pants at my house.
yeah. I don't think I gave him enough dice.
There was a that actually happened.
There was a mouse and was like right next to my foot. I was like, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move.
Because I was
Because he was trying to catch it and then it shot straight at my shorts.
Yeah.
It's awful.
I got swindled by a mouse.
What hard drugs do you have on you?
So, weed,
We're a bit crumbly
I
cocaine,
said hard drugs.
It's a gateway
cocaine,
Okay.
Heroin?
and heroin. A lot of opiums of
Rat
various
spider venom? Do you have any of
opiates.
that on you? That's like
I've heard
hard
bubbles.
shit.
How expensive is it? Will like take up my entire fortune to buy it.
May I have one?
So it's like a once a week.
Joe's
thing?
giving you drugs.
I'm
Sure.
saying that you can have multiple doses on your person.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I
When
have
you go to check, one of your files is on.
I'm just imagining it with like a bandolier
Yeah, so-
of drugs.
You must have done it already.
Yeah. Did it?
That explains why you're sweating so much.
Did at my forehead with my sleeve.
Or,
This forehead was dry that time.
I take a last bite of the bread.
Are you bald?
It's crunchy.
Did you shave off your hair?
I have the rim.
fringe.
I have the fringe with super lanky hair.
Oh,
Oh gosh, gross.
Oh,
Appearance 1.
oh my god.
Like Ben Franklin hair.
Yes, like Ben Franklin hair.
Oh man.
I take that last bite.
That
and-
Kappa.
Yes.
I take that last bite and just are you okay?
Yeah. Perfectly fine. And
Roll perception larceny. You could call this an escape route if you wanted to.
Sure. I need to know if my meal ticket's gonna die before I get out of this town. And that's how I'm flavoring it. That didn't work as well as I thought it would.
Do you watch?
No, 2.
He's on something. You don't know what, because you can't identify the specific symptoms, but he's on something.
Fairly common, and he's rich, and he's paying me. I noted for later, but don't particularly.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Go ahead and ask.
I don't even know anymore.
I don't hide.
So it is like the middle of the night. Does anybody want to do anything specific before we go to the next morning?
Nope.
Just well.
I just keep having more stuff brought to the house until people are pretty much
Okay.
going to bed.
Do you sleep in the house?
I do,
Okay.
because I've made a lovely pillowy nest in the corner
Mhm.
out of donations.
The 3 of you wake up first. The 2 of you wake up shortly afterwards, despite your drug-induced romp the night before.
Coma.
I handle this stuff.
Exactly.
I'm perfectly sober, just fine.
But you're the first one awake.
Naturally, I have to.
He is up and putting his gear back on.
I go over to him and I ask him how are you feeling this morning?
Uh,
Is there anybody else that stayed in the house with me?
Where were we staying originally?
Just sleep out in the desert.
So we're just okay.
So
So
you're
I'm
probably right outside.
pretty much.
He, are you are you speaking your native language, or are you speaking the local language?
Local language. I took the dot in linguistics.
He responds to you in High Realm, which is your native tongue.
Okay.
He says, "I feel wonderful. Thank you for your help." For your
I
blessing.
switched to High Realm and you're very welcome. It was my duty as Immaculate Monk to take care of you.
He says, "I would ask for your help again.
Of course. Whatever can I do for you?
I was pursued here by anathema."
A single bead of sweat runs down my.
Oh shit.
An anathema, you say?
Yes, and with how well you worked the crowd last night and the essence that flows through you, I could use your aid. repelling him.
Did anybody just get like a vampire vibe? The essence. I can use that.
Yuck.
God damn it, Jory.
What are we dealing with?
Athlon.
You must have seen the brand
He was too busy biting me for me to actually see his face.
biting you.
Yeah.
What are we dealing with?
Sometimes he's an omen hound, sometimes he's a man.
Do I know about what he is
What do they call them?
via?
Yeah, you have a good idea what that is.
What do they call them?
Omen hounds.
No. What do Immaculates call winners?
I don't remember.
I think it's something specific for each cast.
I think they do specific ones for solo. So I don't know if it's for.
Yeah, they have specific ones for the case for Solars, but I don't remember. It's anathema. That's all that matters.
Anathema.
Something anathema?
That's my word!
I will do what I can. Do not ask me to face it in combat.
I would not ask you to face it alone. Can you roll me intelligence presence?
Ouch.
Tell me present.
So
Wow,
intelligence, presence.
That's a dice.
Wow.
No. Presents like Christmas time.
Oh man.
We got plenty.
He doesn't have any Dawson presents.
No, he has
No.
plenty of presents.
Dude,
This is not count as lying.
put your dots
Does
with
it count as him lying?
No.
Botch.
3.
You have a dangerous verbal opponent on your hands right now. He is good with words too. And he might just be a little bit smarter than you.
He's probably a lot smarter than me. I will then begin to try and broker a more favorable deal. Trying to twist the situation so that I know I can't win at this point. I'm assuming I consider myself outmatched at that single realization that he twisted just at the right time so that I could no longer say no. So I just try to get as good of a deal as I can out of it.
As you're maybe a quarter of the way through attempting to haggle, he just goes like this, and you feel your mouth just stop, and he goes, "What's the fairest deal for you?"
Am I compelled to answer?
No.
I know this one.
I will not fight it. I will walk away unharmed, and I will aid you in defeating it. To the best of my ability.
I cannot guarantee your safety. I will do my best to keep you alive. But I need more people. I can't do it on my own.
At this I smile and I say, people I can get.
When I let you know, alert the townsfolk. There were some...
They love me here.
I noticed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I must find those other 4 or so individuals that I saw.
Other individuals?
Do you need anybody else?
He looks out the window and he points down at him. Him.
It looked like a rock.
Him. Are you underneath the sand? Do you have that one?
I do. I'm not underneath the sand, but so my character's decked out in very much like loose-fitting garb that's very desert-colored. He said it was mostly reds and browns for this kind
Reds
of
and grays.
Reds and grays.
Yeah.
A lot of reds and grays. The turban with the going down that can be pulled up around the face.
Hi.
And otherwise, sturdy desert gear, not wearing armor, and just the various straps of like a leather overcoat, but not for armor purposes, and also a lot of bright bangles and metal pieces hanging off of chains and swaths around my character.
And do you wear a gray sash?
I do not wear a gray sash.
Because you maintain your gender?
Yes. So I thought that was the right answer, but I just wanted to.
Bullshit thing.
So I'm not like buried in the sand, but I'm pretty much blending into the wall on the ground and then a little bit.
I'm a rock.